Salutations, everyone! Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. I'm Lord Formant, and we're back in the Lord of the Rings, The Realms in Exile mod. This time we're going to play some evil characters. I've been informed that the Orcs of Gundabad have more content than they did before, and that's actually quite right. We have several decisions to do as the Orcs. For those of you who don't know what Gundabad is, if you've read The Hobbit, this is where Bolg comes from. If you've seen the movies, Azog is his grandfather, our main character. Now, it's important to point out that Azog in the books is not alive at that point. It's Bolg who's the enemy in The Hobbit. We're the son of Bolg. And we own the dwarves' ancestral homeland. We have this amazing gate, which, if you look at how great a gate that is, and then you go down here and look at the Mordor gate, it's kind of a little bit more impressive, which is funny. To be fair, it's probably a giant door on the side of a mountain, so it's very strong. So, a bit of colonization this run, a bit of conquest, if we're to both unify the Orc warbands as well as reviving Gundabad and plundering Thorn's tomb. We have to do a lot of conquering. Unlike some of the other Orcs, we do not have any loyalty towards Sauron at this point. In fact, we have our own separate religion, which worships a giant black jewel. I don't even know how you said that. The Ulukai or something. Ulukai. And we now have that. We are a separate religion. We have a nice culture. Strength in numbers, though, which does mean we may want to change some of these as the game goes on. This means we have significantly smaller men-at-arms regiments, which of course hurts. But we have a lot of conquering. Vassals really dislike us, though, so that's going to be fun. But we get Hunter Orcs on Fell Wargs, Strong in Hail, and Strong is more common. All great stuff. So, let's get started. Okay. Well, we've maxed out Marshall, so I think we're going to go money, as usual. And considering we are... Orcs, our characters are going to live for a couple hundred years. We're kind of like the dwarves in that sense. Although I'm not entirely sure if in actual canon Orcs are immortal because they're mutated elves by Sauron's old master. Sadly, no unique dynasty tree for us. So, I think we'll go House of Warriors. When in doubt, military for Orcs, right? We can station men-at-arms regiment. Oh, we have siege towers. That's nice. We have some Orc warriors, Orc archers, Orc rabble. I mean, there is an element of us not even really wanting men-at-arms because of how terrible they are. The Hunter Orcs and Fell Wargs are pretty good. Everything else kind of sucks, though. Large numbers, though, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's negotiate some alliances if we can. All his brothers are not inside our realm, so we'll have to conquer them. Let's get some more money coming in. We got iron loads, we got foragers, we've got... Thankfully, a lot of Orc buildings give some money. Let's do furnaces for the growth. And in Gundabad, the Gate of Gundabad, we don't have the prestige. How good are hunting outposts here? Oh, well, it does give us some money. Our government is feudal, thankfully, so we don't have to deal with annoying tribal stuff. And these guys are not within our realm. So we're going to have to conquer some of these guys, which could be worse. I think we'll just do that right now. Why wait, right? And while that's getting all set up, let's replace this guy because he's terrible. We'll put this captain in charge. We'll do that. We've got that all set up. We got a great marshal, and apparently there's just an endless horn ringing. We need to have our character get married. Our succession is partition. At some point, we'll want to change that if we can. We probably have to learn some more cultural stuff. Yeah, we'd have to get all the way to the next age. Thankfully, we've got a good level of technology, which is nice. Let's do heraldry. We just better hope our ruler doesn't die anytime soon. He's got a wife. I don't think we'll have any secondary spouses for that reason. Anything else we need to do? We are not a king or an emperor. We need to control more land. Okay. Well, here we go. Lord of Gundabad. Gorgol the Proud sits in his high throne in Gundabad, waiting where his father Bolg was slain before the gates of the Lonely Mountains. It was Gorgol who came out the victor in the ensuing succession wars. Yet his victory came on the edge of a knife, and he has waited in Gundabad for the past 6 decades. Yet, though Gorgol may be a coward at heart, he is still wrathful, and his careful years of planning and build-up have left him the mightiest orc in the Misty Mountains. Though his brother Azog waits in the south, his heart too set on domination, Gorgol now stands in the perfect position to reclaim the glory of Gundabad. Oh, I guess we had high tribal authority for some reason. Okay, and that should be basically the war done. This guy is not within our lands, but if I annexed him, if we sign an alliance with him, that doesn't get us anywhere. He will convert. Okay. And now we can vassalize him. Okay, so we didn't even need to go to war with him. But going to war with the other guy wasn't a bad move. Okay. Huh. Oh, we can actually eat the enemy. No, we don't want to do that. Or eat our spy master. Okay. He sees that. I'll probably hold that holding, keep a hold of that holding, because there's no reason to give it away. Slave mines, I guess. We should have enough now, theoretically, to create Gundabad. We just need money and another duchy title. We don't have enough out there, but we could try to colonize some of this. What about you? Will not accept my culture and stuff. Oh, I need a duchy war for that. Let's ignore that. We need 2 of those over there. Might be easier just to colonize outside for now. We have a new born player heir. Gorgol Ashmog of the Ashmog dynasty, which starts with Bolg. No Azog, oddly enough. We must have split off from that at some point. Let's do a... Wait, what? Oh, that's actually held by somebody. Huh. Okay, let's colonize outside of the mountains. See if we get all the same annoying events as orcs while colonizing. We just need 2, and then we need to form the Kingdom of Gundabad, and then we can really start taking off. Poorly supplied colony. Darn. The cool thing is we kind of do root for Sauron to destroy Gondor and stuff, unless we're going to fight Sauron, which would be pretty stupid of us. So probably not. What else can we build? Furnace would be nice. Anything that gets us a little development growth is always handy. Wolves subdued. Nice. Take that down. Honestly, though, I don't know if the orcs would have the same problem with bandits or they would just eat the bandits. Be an interesting question to think about. Turn a quick profit with some clever trades. Raise public order there. Okay. Never a dull moment for the kid. Huh. It's going to be a strange let's play when my men-at-arms are going to be bad. I'm used to relying so heavily on men-at-arms. So far, I'm not getting any colonization events, which is kind of nice. Well, I got one, right? The poorly supplied one. Wait. Our wife is our character's rival? Wait, what? That makes no sense. Negotiate alliance. Where do you live? Mount Graham. Sure. We'll do an alliance with them. The more alliances, the better, I think. Oh, station men-at-arms? Oh, well, I'll station it, but it doesn't really matter. I don't believe we have an underway here, do we? I never can tell. I don't see a line. I think I have to go outside to get to this mountain range. Who knows? Somebody knows. Sure. There we go. We lost some legitimacy. We technically married a lowborn. But, on the other hand, we did manage to get our character another wife. Oops. We cleared bandits and we got money. Okay, so yeah, we don't negotiate with bandits. We just kill them. Thankfully, we didn't eat them. That would be kind of disturbing. Our character's having lots of children all of a sudden. I guess orcs are prolific, right? They must have lots of kids. Oh, this guy wants a seat on my council. I should definitely give him one. And he's also a better steward anyhow. And we have an artifact. We just need to become a king to use it. At least I think we have an artifact. Okay, this should be growing fairly quickly because of neighbors and everything. Another Gorgle? Let's name him something else. Let's name him Azog the Second. Okay, up that. One thing about orc buildings is these slave mine buildings are really profitable. They do cost the prestige, which is very interesting to deal with. Let's upgrade that. I mean, theoretically, it could be more efficient, but it's decent. We need the next trait for the professional workforce, and I should put down... Oh, we don't have a... we're too low ranked to do other stuff yet. Always forget I'm too low. We can create the High Lordship. Gundabad. Lost public order. Okay. Let's create the Duchy of it. Now we should have enough that we can form Gundabad. We just need 250 gold. Are we a decent fighter? I guess we should educate the heir. I don't think we have anyone better to do so. Even if the person becomes a coward, right? That's fine because it gives them scheme resistance. Less likely to die. The irony is cowardly orcs live longer. Or maybe it's not ironic, but it's certainly accurate. Cowardly orcs live longer. We've got archers there right now, so maybe scouting posts, but yeah, let's save to become a kingdom. Professional workforce, that should significantly speed up that development, and next month we will become the king of Gundabad. Dun da da! That was very quick, wasn't it? I did it very quickly. A warlike court or intrigue court? Probably warlike. We gotta actually set some decent standards. Oh, we don't actually have the other stuff. Okay, let's at least hold court first. Wow. Guards. Forgive once, don't betray again. Impertinent peasant. Gain control. Now we can take the revive Gundabad decision. Okay. Gundabad remains a shadow of its former self. Once the mightiest Orc Kingdom in the West lands, the sack of Gundabad and the battle of the 5 armies ruined us. Who sacked Gundabad? Maybe the Orcs ages ago? Our numbers are diminished and our armies shells of themselves. We must reverse this fall lest we never be able to take our vengeance upon men, elves, and dwarves. The first step is really in our hinterlands where minor orc goblin chieftains have arisen. We must force them to kneel, and by their strength we shall build ourselves anew. Cheaper, and we get the unique artifact to our court that I was talking about. We get the Lukai vassal opinion up, which is nice for now, prestige, piety, and court grandeur. And yes, it's just a gem that for some reason we worship. Okay. What do we do now? Ignite the forges. We have to have coal-fired furnaces. Okay, we're not far away from that. If we complete it, here we go. Ha ha ha. There we go. So we can get some decent men-at-arms. Exchange control over the Agmar Mountains. Okay. So we just have to expand this way. Langwell. I guess it's these guys. So, first of our domination is to influence the orcs and men's. Where's this? Oh, it's basically the Kingdom of Agmar. Kind of right. Oh, no, it's not. It's right up here. Okay. And that's about it. And then we're just supposed to get to 40 or more and get illustrious. Okay. Well, everything's cheaper, grows faster, and we got our unique building going. Not a bad start. We'll have a pet cat. Hopefully we don't eat it. The wife is pregnant again. Seems to be a reoccurring problem. Okay, that's done. We need 170 here. Okay, that's working away. That's development 2. I think we need to start developing this, because that's got to get to 3. These guys, hello. We just may have to conquer them. Which, to be fair, is basically how orcs expand anyhow, so can't say I'm surprised. He wants an alliance. Well, if it keeps him from causing trouble to us, with us. Callous. Just is still worth it. Interesting the orcs care about justice, but to be fair, that doesn't really surprise me that much. They must have some type of culture so they don't just kill each other all the time. We can hold one more territory, so whatever I take next, I should probably hold on to. We can attack this guy to the south, which I will do. The growth of Gundabad will be swift and terrible. And our cat is an idiot. Somebody did ask me to try and do, like, roleplay voice acting for these characters. But honestly, I'm not going to talk in a gravelly orcish voice for countless hours. And still attempt to have a voice left to record on other days. It'd be fun, though. There we go. Got that done. Easy conquests. Ah, it's a settlement. Bother. Grant that away. Children lack guardians. The third in line son will work with us. The second in line son, our captain. And this other one to our captain as well. Just like that, we're up to 13 size already. Time flies when you're conquering settlements, huh? So this has to go up. This one's almost done. Development should be complete by the time the building is. A faction has been formed against us. Populist movements. Ah. Can't say I'm surprised. Brigands. Brigands. Bandits. How dare they revolt. Let's get a trade deal. Now we can get slave-powered bellows and then charcoal-fired furnaces, which will progress one of our decisions. Honestly, I might as well just max these out where I can afford it. The cost, the cost only goes up by like 1 or 2 gold. So we're meant to have large, massive armies. Feudalized to a castle takes 150. Fair enough. My cat likes someone else better. That's so typical of felines. Listening to various gossip. Poor manners. Apparently orcs even care about good manners when eating. Okay, that is that colony done. Hey, guess what? We can build the exact same buildings above ground as below ground, basically. How nice. Yeah, you know what? I'll hold on to that one. What can I build there? Probably slave mines once we get some money. There we go. Centralization. Best perk pretty much in the entire game. Paranoid. Yes. Shy. No. Craven. Paranoid. Run away. Make him craven. Oh, our character was murdered. Well, that was a shock. I can't say I saw that one coming. Okay, well, we're 13 and we're in an entrenched regency. We should betroth our character to somebody. A strong character sounds fairly good. We lost some of our territories, which is bad. I can't revoke titles. Okay. This makes life a lot harder, doesn't it now? Joy. You're not as impressive. We need some conversion. Who do these follow? Not really a religion, a philosophy. Okay, well, I guess that will be it for the first episode. Our Bolg's grandson, or Azog's grandson, didn't even live through the first episode. That doesn't bode well for us. At least we're alive. Our uncle doesn't trust us very well, so this could be problematic. Anyway, I will see you guys next time as we attempt to survive the problems I just got us in. See you guys all then. Bye for now.